Oh, what up, YouTube? Today is not going to be a good video day. It's a random drunk vlog. Why am I getting drunk on a Monday? Don't want to talk about it. Personal issues. Anyways, this video is about why it's important to keep a job, to have a job. Now, I don't even know where to begin in life. I'm not condemning or being a critic or anything, because I've been there too, or whatever. But you need to have a job. Why it's important to work. Think about all the things you want. Think about all the things you have. I just made a video about a Dodge Charger, me buying a Dodge Charger with a Hemi. I just got a fucking speeding ticket. You have to understand why watching YouTube videos all day and not working are bad. There are people my age, at 25, younger, older, that don't work. Why don't they work? Well, because the lazy gene, the lazy gene kicks in. Now, I've gone unemployed for quite some time in my life. After having my first child, I took the leave of absence from having a baby, pat leave, whatever the fuck it's called. And you get used to doing a routine. Now, I work every day at 6 a.m. And some people think, holy fuck, how do they do it? Because last year, this time ago, I was a bum, and I thought the same exact fucking thing. How do people get up at 5 o'clock to go to work? And I mean, what scares me more than anything is one day not wanting to wake up at that time, not wanting to go to work, having to get rid of my car, having no good credit, not having any money in my savings account. That's scary. And you get all those things from working. As much as you hate your fucking job, you get a MacBook, you get a Dodge Charger, you get big screen TVs, you get Bose audio surround sounds, you get iPhones, you get all that shit you want, takeout, steaks, beer, fucking balling at the bar nights. You need to work. It's not even a given. When you don't work, you're living off YouTube and Kijiji or welfare. I used to make videos like crazy, hoping I would get famous. Stupid little hurting things, working under the table, trying to take delivery jobs. There's two options in life. You either go to school to get an education and hope you get a job that pays off your debt, the job that you want in a career. In case you move around, you can hop back into that career because you already know what you're doing. Or you take a labor job out of school, and when you move around city to city, or say job to job, you're learning new skills. You don't get a career from that. That's the punishment of life. That's just the way it works. And you're underpaid. And someone else can fill your job just like that. Now, certain jobs offer you tickets. A forklift ticket, fall arrest, you name it. You know what I mean? Now, with apprenticeships, how that works is you go to school to get your apprenticeship in plumbing, welding, electrician, and you hope that after you finish school and get a good mark, that a company signs you on. Whether you fail or not, you can still get hired on through a company. They don't care about that. Because I'm proof, and so is my buddy, that if you fail, you get hired on, you tell them what you know, they take a chance with you. You know, if you pass, you get, in plumbing, you get a little thing saying, oh, I passed. But in welding, you actually get a ticket. So that's a good thing too. Which can cost $2,000 to $3,000, and then you're in the hole that way. Or you can get a job right out of school, have a vehicle, and be a general laborer all your life. Because survey says that most people that become general laborers stay general laborers their whole life. Why is that? Because you get used to change. You get lazy. You need motivation. You need something to tell you to keep going. And being an only child, I'm my own motivation. Plain and simple. I don't got rich parents. You think, oh yeah, I got my school paid for and I got a car for my parents. And life sucks. You're laughing, man. You're laughing. You got it made more than 90% of the kids out there. Hell, I think they were doing a survey in the States that if you made over 30,000 or something like that, 20,000, if you had $5,000 saved in your bank account and you were worth more than 20 grand, so whatever, 20, 25 grand total, like your equity and everything you have is worth that. You were doing better than 75% of the world's population. Sorry, not the States. The world's population. If you had over 50,000 in belongings, you were doing better than 90% of the world's population. Not 75. And the chances of you being a millionaire, if you were to be one, you were in like not even 10%. Because it's funny because there's only what, 1,200 billionaires or something like that. Not very many. And they own 99% of the world's wealth. And then you have the rest of the population, the 7 billion, fighting over that 1%. Yeah, that's a fucking piss off too. So stay in school. Definitely stay in school. Don't do general labor jobs. You get treated like shit. You're just another number, and they give you a wage that's based on how long you've been there. Woo. Lots of jobs give you wages based on experience, what you know going into the field, hours, time you put in, on top of how long you've been there. You know what I mean? Like, lots of good jobs. Like, oh, you worked overtime. Holy shit, you don't get sick. General labor jobs, you don't give a shit about that. They wouldn't tell you that you're doing good to save their life. At least most of them I've worked. But as soon as you miss a day of work, fuck, they're down your throat. So, stay away from those shitty jobs unless you absolutely have to have them. Bummer. Just sucks because you follow a routine and then you have to get another job. Don't do that. You don't want to be in this situation. Which I might have to be to find another job. But I hope not. What else? Another reason to keep a job is credit. You want to have good credit, you have to show that you've been employed. Now, I told my bank that I was employed for this amount of time, and then 2-3 years go by, and they still thought I was working that same job. And they wanted a credit report on the past 2 years. Well, if you work under the table, you're not going to tell them you work under the table because there's no proof of that. There's no credit history. There's no nothing. You fuck yourself over. Income tax, everything, you know? Don't work under the table. If you want to do a pizza job, have an actual job, do that on the weekends. If you're absolutely hurting for money, don't work under the table. It's stupid. Because to get good credit, even to get loans, is retarded. I mean, like, I've been kissing fucking ass with my job and saving money like crazy to get where I'm at. Like, watching where all my money is going most of the time. not doing nothing at night, just work, go to bed, wake up, work. And I'm still just like pinching. It's nuts. Don't do what I do. Stay in school, be cool. Alright? I'm out.